Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Graceful Way. My name is Sir Cow, and I'll be your host today as we explore a marvelous competitive mod called Lightninglenshu. Game Master Sir Ryan, who was granted knighthood by King Hampa, confirmed last month that Lightninglenshu would be, in fact, the only competition mod for 2015. If you have any further questions about the competitive nature of the mod, please send a letter to Sir Ryan's private mailbox in the Toribas forums. He'll be delighted to answer all your questions as swiftly as possible. Splendid. Now delight yourself with some tea and biscuits, and without further ado, let us begin. When initiating in a sportsy match of Lightninglenshu, the opener isn't what counts. The strategy is to intimidate the opponent by flailing as many appendages of yours as you possibly can. Terrifying your opponent is one of the key ingredients in cooking the soup of victory. As I begin, I lunge forward at my enemy and hold all my limbs, thus almost exploding with terrifying energy. Unfortunately, my opponent, Sir Smallbowl here, isn't very scared of me, so I decide to take another approach. I grab him and decide to remove my left arm, like so. That gives me a significant weight advantage, since obviously I want to weigh less than my opponent. But obviously here Smallbowl retaliates by removing some of his limbs as well. Well, I won't let that discourage me, and I remove some more of my limbs as well, but by being too hasty with the removal of my limbs, I put myself in a horrible position, thus losing the first match of this honourable duel. In fact, the name Lightninglenshu doesn't come from the speed. It comes from the reflexes and the mental fortitude and the split-second decision-making required to play this mod. So, the next match begins. Now I shall demonstrate to Smallbowl my superior physical abilities by doing a split. By demonstrating my superior flexibility to my opponent, I throw his game rhythm way off. As you can see, Smallbowl here, Sir Smallbowl, couldn't handle my split and exploded. So, onto the third game. I decide to open with the same opener, but being oblivious to the mental fortitude that Sir Smallbowl possesses, he counters my split jump with a beautiful flip-flop series. Now I'm in a bit of a pinch, but if there's one thing I've learned about life is that when poop hits the fan, cross your legs and spin around in the air. That usually solves problems from A to Z. But this time, crossing my legs and spinning rigorously around the axis of my own body doesn't work. But I'm still determined to win, Sir Smallbowl here, and regain my honour as the best Lightninglenshu player of the entire Toribash. So, excuse me, I lunge forward again, using every bit of courage I have, and demonstrating that I'm not afraid of his scrotum that is very close to my face right now. And as you can see, my determination pays off and I decapitate Sir Smallbowl. Now I must remove some body parts of mine again, because head is kind of a heavy body part. So I remove my hand, and now I have a clear advantage. I weigh less than Sir Smallbowl, and I've also decapitated him, which makes the rest of the game an easy sail. So, key points in playing Lightninglenshu, like as a short recap: always be lighter than your opponent, and remember, it's about determination. Thank you, and good night.